There we go. Now it won't bottom out. Hammered it straight. We're all fixed. Next thing I got to do is lower this thing back down in the rear. And then I'm going to do a little toe out on the front. So we'll be right back. All right, back again. So we got it all put back together. Got the wheelie bar straightened out. So we're back out here. Gonna give it another attempt at the dirt lot. I secured the wheelie bar a little better. I'll put some of that footage at the end. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, I broke another one of those tabs. Motor wire came out. There we go. One of the fans is broken. I've only got one on the motor now. Let's see, track, start, it's testing. I bent the wheelie bar up, I fixed the rear shock so we have a lot of ground clearance, and I lowered the back down a little bit so it's not so high. Trying to get it to go straight. I'm going to do my best to stay out of this soft dirt today. This hole to the right of camera, that's all soft dirt from the production company filming here and having all the trucks on here. So it's really soft dirt right there. And then of course the entrance and exit is pretty soft dirt as well. And if you hit that, it'll start drifting sideways. So I've got to run in between this fence and this ground, which is going to be tough without hitting that fence. But it is what it is. We'll try some dirt again. Hopefully I won't barrel roll it this time. We are out here pushing. Okay, I'm pretty far down. Walk down a little more so I can get more of a handle on it. I don't want to be too close to that fence because I don't want to run into it full speed. I think that's the best we can do. Wait for this car to pass. All right, let's try a slow pull. You can see it started to drift to the same direction. I can't see it. There it is. So I had to let off. When the power started kicking in, it literally started drifting the same direction. Stop, read, 63 miles an hour. God, I gotta do something about it drifting. Start. We solved it going up on a wheel stand, but now it's got some sort of bad drift thing going on. All right, let's try it again. Wait for this airplane. There's a lot of them in the sky today. Let's get it. Same thing, about half trigger. I just can't open it up. I think it's at the point where I got to change the tires. The tires are ballooning so bad that it's causing on this dirt for it to lose control. It's actually just more stable on grass. Stop, read, 63 miles an hour again. Wow, you got to be able to do better than that. I'm going to try a different line. I have to keep backing off because I think I'm going to hit that fence. Here we go. You guys saw it? Oh, and I hit a rock. Sounds like the tire ballooning so much that it starts hitting the body and it starts slowing down that one side and it starts getting into that bad drift. Stop. Read. 63. So right at 63 miles an hour it starts getting a bad drift. Three passes, 363 miles an hour. I checked all the tires. None of the tires have ripped off the bead yet, but I think it's time to put some belted tires on it. Especially if I'm going to be running this dirt lot, because this dirt lot seems to be the only one that I got good enough room to where I possibly could do the 100. Were we testing? I think we were. See? Right for that fence. No matter how much I back away from that red fence over there, the car wants to drift that way. Yeah, see, I didn't even start it. Track, start, testing. That sucks. Hopefully this motor isn't too hot. I'm walking more and more away from that fence line. We're really close to the Van Nuys Airport and LAX. So that's why you hear all these aircraft. They're literally all in the sky. A little Cessna, I don't know, looks like a commercial aircraft over there. But these little Cessnas are out in force today. All right, let's try it again. I couldn't even stay in it. Well, it's time for a tire change. I don't want to wreck this thing again when there's no need. Tires are ballooning too much on the dirt. Stop. Read 65 miles an hour. If the battery keeps coming down, I'm able to pull the trigger more and more, less wheel speed, and then that's when I'm able to get into the 70s. But when I have all the power here, I just can't get into the 70s because the tires are ballooning too much. I have to wait for those batteries to drain a little bit, which that's what I've been noticing. So I think the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and change out the tires. I think the ride height is okay. I think the wheelie bar is doing okay, the way I have it bent up now. So we'll just keep testing as much as I can. For that quest for 100. The car is actually getting dialed in. I know you guys aren't seeing a lot of progress because the times are there, but we actually are making pretty good progress. There's the cops. We're making really good progress. The car's getting dialed in, the suspension's getting dialed in. We can now run it with the wheelie bar, which is cool. The wheelie bar's not dragging on the ground. We got our shock setup doing pretty good. It's not bouncing all over the place. 12 ounces of weight on the nose. It's not wheeling anymore. It's not sitting on the wheelie bar the whole time, which is good. So I know in the videos you guys aren't seeing progress, but honestly, if you follow the series, there's a lot of progress being made. Next thing we need to do is get some belted tires on here. I do want to keep them about the same height. Somebody was saying the EXB KRATON has belted tires. Maybe try those. They fit right in. So I'll look into that. My biggest problem is finding belted tires this size, because I don't want to the whole purpose of doing a short course truck is not to eliminate the body. It's to run this body and do 100 miles an hour. A lot of people are saying I should run a 5th scale, run a KRATON, run a Super Baja Ray, run this, run that. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take this platform and do 100. Then saying to run it on road at 100. I already know I can do 100 miles an hour on road. I do it all the time, which I'll be doing later today because I'm taking out the yellow Limitless to go run somewhere in the 90s to 100s. Park's gonna start getting busy now. It's a holiday and everybody wants to be at the park around noon. But I also changed the alignment on the front. I towed it out a little bit because I had it towed in on that barrel roll, and at higher speeds it made it uncontrollable. At least now I can recover. But there we are, getting better. We're consistent 60-mile-an-hour runs, which is way better than being in the 50s. So these changes are working. So there we go. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on my next video. Have a great holiday. Get out there, do some RC.